All right, Badlands Rebuilds, here we are. We're going to put some paint on that El Camino today. First thing we're going to do some Rustoleum stuff here. We got Rustoleum, Royal Blue, Rustoleum Gloss Black. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open these up and you want to stir them up really good. I'd spend a couple minutes stirring these all up. My plan here is I'm wanting this car to be dark blue, and this is really light blue. So I'm going to try to darken it with gloss black. So I've never done this before, so this is going to be kind of an experiment here. I'm going to do the box first, so I got a little bit of room, and I'm going to put a lot of coats on it. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to go 14 ounces Royal Blue, 4 ounces Gloss Black, 6 ounces of acetone right there. I'm going to go 1 part catalyst or hardener. You got these cups here. A lot of people do the 3-to-1, 4-to-1. I'm going to use the ounces. That way I can stay in. I'm going to do 14 blue, 4 black, 6, 1, and 1 cap dryer for the first batch. If I don't like it being that dark, then I'm going to go down to 12 and 6. And eventually I'm going to work until I get a color that I think is dark enough that I like. I've done a lot of prep work on this car. It's been a pretty big project, so I want it to go on good and I want it to stick. So let's see if I can find my Japan dryer. Hold on a second. I got this stuff. They say put just like a half a cap on there and it'll flash fast and get dry fast. The thing of it is, it's going to be 80 degrees today. So I'm going to shoot the back of the car outside. I'm going to shoot the box outside, see how many bugs are out there. I do have the floor inside here all watered down, ready to go. I'm going to do the box and maybe the hood and the first pull. All right, let's get this experiment going. What do you think? Cup's good and clean. I'm going to try to get to 14. As close as I can get to 14. I believe that's about a, I think I'm going 3-to-1 is what I'm trying to do here, so. And we'll see how that goes. The first part for the box, I'm not too concerned because it's just the box. The tricky part is you don't want to get too much on the stick in there too, but maybe I'll put this stick in a different thing when I pour. It says pour away from the labels. I really don't care about the labels. All I care about is what this is. And I want to be pretty darn close. Every batch I make, I'm probably going to put 4 coats on this car. I was going to go 2 or 3 and then wet sand it after about 3 or 4 days, then do another coat. But I don't know whether the weather's nice, and it's been rare since we've had a decent day. So here we go. We're going to go 14. Woo! Watch it close. If you hear me cuss, you know I didn't do it right. I'm at 12. 13, there's 14 on the dot. That looks really good, really good. We're gonna do the same. Ooh, look at that. And this black is really, this looks a little bit fresher than the blue. So then we're gonna go to 18. Here we go. No pressure. Woo. There's 18. That's pretty good. I feel like I hit both marks right on the teat. Let's see what it looks like inside. We'll shake our catalyst up. This is what makes Rustoleum work. You can paint with mineral spirits and everything else, but if you don't have this in there, you just will not use Rustoleum because it does not work. It takes forever to dry, harden, whatever the heck. But after I started using this, goes on way better, cures way better, just pretty good. Well, I guess I almost forgot a step. Acetone. Whoop. We need 6 ounces of this. So we're going 14 to 4 is 18, and then 6 ounces. I believe that's a 3 to 1 ratio. Here we go. Oh shit, I'm not doing so good. Okay, we're a smidge over the 24 mark on that. I can live with that because the paint's the main thing you want to really be exact on. Let's wipe this mess up. Oh geez, I got more acetone on the dang counter than I did. Have a safety mask always. Painting kills. Oh look at this, taking the paint right off of there. Alright, so we're right there now. We're going to shake this baby up. This is a new magic hardener. Still got the safety deal on there. Usually I've seen guys do 4 or 5 caps. I'm just going to do like 1 ounce for this first batch, and we'll see how it goes. Hope I'm not wasting this paint in this, but we'll find out in a minute. A little more. Alright, I like that a lot. I'm going to mix it. Then I'm going to put the cap of dryer in the last thing. We'll see what color blue it looks like. Is it going to be blue or is it going to be black? That's what makes me nervous. It's not doing so well. It's looking all black. Well, it's kind of a blue. It's kind of getting blue, but the sides look, the side of that looks bluer than heck. But when you pull the stick, it looks like it's almost dark blue. So I'm going to keep stirring this. I'm going to stir this for quite a while to get everything stirred up really good. I was originally going to go 15 to 3. I decided to go 14 to 4 to make 18 ounces. You can't tell if that's blue or black. I think that's a pretty dark, whatever it is, it's dark. Whatever color that is. I don't have very good lighting in here. Let's see if I can find a light and see if I got. This is an experiment. Does it look blue or does it look black? I think it looks like a really, really dark blue, which that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm kind of going for a almost black, but not black, with a hint of blue. So we're getting close. It's the do or die time. We're going to see what happens. I haven't ever really used that dryer that much on this, but I'm going to put a little bit in it because I'm doing the box. It's pretty warm out. Usually that dryer helps when it's cold and humid and muggy, but it's going to be 80, 85 today. I'm going to spoot this baby on there. We're going to... Man, that stuff looks black. It looks black to me. Well, maybe not. I'm in kind of a shaded area, so that might be good. That might be really cool. That might be cool, rebuilders. That might be cool. So I'm gonna cover my paint back up because I don't need enough dirt. There's enough dirt in this world to get me already. There's enough dirt in here already, and we got to get this cleaned up. Whoop, there goes my light. I'm gonna put these lids back on. Still stirring. I'm going to put a little bit of Japan dryer in there, Japanese dryer, if I can get the lid off it. Maybe, maybe not. It says you only need just a smidge, so I'm just going to put about that much. That ain't very much. Not even a half a capful, just to give it a little bit of more bazang, more bondage. Okay. Big thing. This is going to be a bad boy paint job. Strain. Gun. Always strain your paint. Always mix your paint. I'm feeling I got plenty of time to put this on, because I'm feeling it's like it's only 70 some out right now. I'm going to jump in the box with my respirator and I'm going to start shooting it. Note to self. Safety glasses. Put some safety glasses on so your eyes don't get bugged out. Put your respirator on. And a set of gloves. I already got crap on my hands. Takes you months. I got some of these cheap gloves like this. I should cut the finger out of this one. That way it's easy to pull the trigger. Let's see if it's going to affect my trigger pulling. No, I should be good. I should be good. So folks, next step. It's do or die time. We're not tacking nothing. We're just doing the inside of the box. And we're going to shoot the inside. It has a nice mat in there anyhow, so I'm just going to blue it up a little bit. Keep stirring this. I'm going to blue it up a little bit, and then we're going to go to town. I hope this is the right blue I want. I think it's going to be pretty alright. For the first wave, you should be able to get the box and the hood painted this blue. You can't have any fear doing this. There's no fear involved. Just do it. I can't be afraid. Been working on this car for 2 weeks every night for a couple hours. Here we go. Next step, we'll take a video of the box and the hood. We'll see how it looks. Alright, I got the box painted. It's a little darker than I want. So I might do the next stage a little bit lighter. The box is probably going to get rhino line anyhow, so I thought it'd be a good practice run just to shoot it. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's kind of a dark color. I don't know if I like it that dark. I don't know if it's going to show a lot of the dents and dings. But so now I'm going to mix up another batch. That one was 14-4. You know, maybe I just go 16-2 and see what that looks like. I don't want it that dark, I don't think. I don't want it to look black, so. Alright, I got the hood painted. Not very good because my compressor, the check valve on my compressor started going out, so I gotta go get my other one for my kid. I don't know, I didn't do very good. I spilled a bunch of paint on the hood. The cap came loose. I don't know if you can see it, so I'm going to have to re-wet sand this whole hood again. I got some dirt in it or something. That's all right though. I was gonna let it go. I was gonna do it all one light coat. I was gonna do all one light coat on it and then wet sand it. But my gun's not shooting any pressure, so these look pretty good. They come out pretty good. There's a little dirt in that one, but this one is pretty shiny. That's what I'm looking for at the end of this. I'm looking for a really shiny finish like that. I'm all right with that, but boy, struggling with the compressor. I gotta do a 30-minute trip to go get my other compressor. I hope to have this all in color today on Saturday, but it's not looking good. I only got the hood done in the back. I like this blue better, I think. I don't know if you can see this blue. It's kind of dark in here, but this is more of a midnight blue. The other one almost looks like a gray black, which I think sucks. This doesn't look, I don't know, but we'll keep going. Alright, rebuilds. We got a couple coats of paint on it. Had a little trouble with, a dang gun lid was off here and there, and I got water in it here and there. She's got a pretty good shine to it. I'm not really a big fan of blue, but see there, I got a little bit of water up in there. I need to get a better evaporator for my gun. This side really shines, looks good. Got a little water on it again. I don't know if my gun is just... I need to get one of them little... I have one on the compressor, a water evaporator thing. It's a little light up there. So this is where I'm at right now. I think this looks pretty sharp. It's dark in here. What's going to happen now is I'm going to leave it sit. I don't know how long I'll leave it sit, but next time I'm going to be wet sanding the box a little bit darker. That'll come out look good. Kind of looks like it's rhino. Next step is I'm going to wet sand the whole car with 400. I'm going to take all that water stains and all that crud out of it. All that's going to be cleaned up, and then I'm going to shoot whatever I have left to paint, which is probably a pint and a half, for one more time, and I'm going to put a whole nother coat on the whole car, and then I'm going to I probably won't clear it, but I'll put another coat on the whole car, use up what paint I have. Yeah, I think it'll, yeah, it's not as good as I wanted. I had trouble with my compressor. My big compressor, the check valve went out, so I had to run and get a smaller compressor from my kid's house. This is my other compressor, and it did the job, but then my spray pattern was a little bit off. Yeah, it definitely a job to do this. I've probably painted 10 or 12 cars in my life, and you always have some issues. Something happens, you can't get something right. You know, this will be good. I think the last coats I'm going to put on is I'm going to go, I like the 2-ounce black with the blue, gives a little darker look, but I think I'm going to put a little bit more hardener in it in the last two and get it a little shinier, and that's where we're at. I don't know if you can call it a Rustoleum epic fail, but I mixed two paints. It was hard to mix black with blue. I had to really mix it and really turn it over. But we'll see what it looks like once we get her outside in the sunlight. Probably tomorrow we'll move her around and see, and we'll go from there. All right, rebuilds. I got a couple coats of paint down on this bad boy. It's only been a couple hours and I already could sand on it. So I think that hardener and that Japan dryer really work. I had some problems with water coming out of my stinking gun, leaked water all over a couple spots, which is depressing. But I was planning on putting a couple coats on this baby anyhow, and then wet sanding the whole car anyhow with 400, and then shoot a couple more coats on, or at least one more coat, try to get a real smooth finish out of it. A lot of dirt come to the top, but I just had a heck of a time. Twice I had the lid open on my paint gun, spilled paint on the car, which that's not good. And I had a lot of moisture come out of my compressor, so we'll go from there. All right, rebuilds here. We got her outside. It's about 80 degrees out. We're going to wet sand this whole car outside, and we're probably going to throw a few more coats on it. Come out pretty good. There's some water spots and stuff, like I said. This is the first time it's been outside. It's going to look pretty nice. My wife thinks I should go a shade darker. I went 4 ounces, then 2 ounces. But maybe I'll try 3 ounces and see what that comes out like. So I'm going to spray it 2 more times. This is what 2 ounces of black look like. And this is what 4 ounces of black look like. Quite a bit of difference. I don't know if you can tell. So, let's give you a look around the car here. With all that chrome trim coming back on, chrome around the back. It's pretty wavy down the sides. The body's not the greatest. It's got a lot of little dents in it. But sure looks a lot better than it did. This side needs a little bit more work. It's going to get wet sanded, touched up. I need to get a separator for my gun because I had a lot of condensation leaks yesterday. Which that's the only bad part of painting when it's hot. There you have it. Alright, we got her all wet sanded down with 400. You can see some of the blemishes on there. We'll keep building coats until she gets where we want it. We'll put another couple coats on. Come back, wet sand it again. You can see where I drip paint on there a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. I sanded it down, but I had my lid open on my gun and spilled a little bit. A little bit of a spot right there, but I think we'll get her polished right up. It'll be good to go. Alright, rebuilds. We got her all done up, painted. She's glossy and shiny. I think she's going to look pretty sharp. She's a dark blue. What I did was I wet sanded my first messing around today. I wet sanded her all down. It's hot out. The hood might be a little light yet. I don't know. But I think she's pretty good. I don't know if I'll wet sand, do another coat, which I could. We'll see how much dirt's in this. And she's pretty shiny. I think she come out pretty nifty. You can see her reflection. Can I see? There's a ceiling fan. You can see it off the hood. That's pretty good. You see my shirt. I got my shirt or reflection. I got a USC. So that's pretty good. I like that. I don't know. I've never clear coated any of this Rustoleum. I might try it because boy, she really popped. Friend of mine, father-in-law, a paint gun set. One like this, and I switched guns. It's on them 3-pack sets. Man, it went on nice. Shot well. We'll see how it dries. I'm really impressed with that gun. It's like a TX 900. It's a three-way kit thing. That was fun. That was good. That was a good time. We'll let her sit for a day or two and we'll come back. Awesome sauce.